एक बार आप बहुत 1995 के पास भी पहुंच गए थे ना, 1 month few
80-85 touch kiya tha, but then our ultimate goal right now is to touch around 100. So that is our benchmark goal which we need to shatter down, which we will soon. BMW Audi चलाएंगे, but अभी तो you name the brand, we've done it. We've done Rolls Royces, we've done Bentleys, we've done Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Aston Martins. We even in fact did the first McLaren in the country. So that was one crazy task and achievement that we had done 2008-9 when we were supposed to take a decision. But the way they explained me the things, the way everything was उनने जब जो भी हमको सब बताया कि भाई ऐसा ऐसा होता है ये इंडस्ट्री में, and they were trying to do things differently than what there were not many as such players in the market who were so in depth and in their research also. काफी लोगों को क्या हो जाता है कि differentiate में उसमें एक की एक चीज रिपीट हो जाती है, but then you don't improvise and you don't innovate things. So it is very important for you to grow and also innovate with your products. I used to wash car with steams and all. बाहर लोग वो नॉर्मली शैम्पू वैम्पू करके और निरमा पाउडर और क्लिनिक होते थे. That is where we innovated and people thought that this is something new. पहले तो उनको पता चलता नहीं था कि क्या ये चीज है क्या. नॉर्मल गाड़ियां धोते थे, वो सब शैम्पू वैम्पू करके दे देते थे. That itself was done. People were not aware of what is an intensive interior cleaning treatment, what is a paint correction treatment. But I feel looking at the competition, the only ones that will survive is the ones who will have the best products, the best customer base, loyalty, and how, and the most important thing is the store, right? How you represent yourself. अभी लोग जो दिखेगा वो बिकेगा. It is very simple.
Hello, welcome Harsh bhai to another episode of Franchisee Experiences.
Thank you so much, Deepam.
So 14 years completed, huh?
14 years, like time flies, yeah.
Crazy. It's just wonderful to hear that 14 years you have completed in this industry.
Still feels like yesterday though.
Oh, crazy. So just to inform everybody, Harsh Tanna is the owner of H2O Car Spa at Ahmedabad Drive-In Road. He has just completed 14 years with the brand today. So big congratulations from our side to you, Harsh bhai.
Thank you so much, Deepam.
Just a little bit to start with, कैसा आपका experience रहा है? How has the journey been over the years?
It has been a dream come true. In fact, for me, cars were always a passion for me. So for me, opening a car detailing franchise of Car Spa, it's like passion turned into profession. तब सोचते थे कि BMW Audi लेंगे नहीं लेंगे, चला सब लेंगे. So that was one purpose for which I opened and had an idea, and it was very new in our city. In fact, at that time, so no one ever knew कि भाई car detailing करके भी कुछ है. So, it was one thing which I felt that the city needed, and that is how I ended up opening a first franchisee of Car Spa in Ahmedabad.
Yeah. Perfect, crazy. तो पहले क्या करते थे आप? Before Car Spa, what was your job?
So I started first of all Car Spa when I was 21 years old only. And before that, I used to sell IT products and mobile phones on a website called ebay.in, which is an online e-commerce platform. So from the beginning itself, I was associated with the online marketplaces and all those stuff, which again fascinated me. So that was something which I used to do before I started Car Spa back in 2006. So yeah, I was 18 years old at that time.
Oh wow, okay, very young. बचपन से as soon as you turned into an adult आपके अंदर वो
entrepreneur, yes, पहले spirit है अंदर.
Crazy. So car passion ये तो आपने बता दिया, but then why Car Spa? मतलब उस टाइम पे तो मैं भी नहीं था यहाँ पे, but what I know is the brand was not that big. क्यों Car Spa को आपने trust किया या
So there were not many options at that time in India. If you saw at that time, अगर आप देखोगे तो मतलब काफी options थे ही नहीं. But the way how I went down and met Ankur Bhai and Ketan Bhai also at that time, way back in 2008-9 when we were supposed to take a decision. But the way they explained me the things, the way everything was उनने जब जो भी हमको सब बताया कि भाई ऐसा ऐसा होता है ये इंडस्ट्री में, and they were trying to do things differently than what there were not many as such players in the market who were so in depth and in their research also. So that I think was a pitch point for me wherein ये चीज ऐसे है कि ये research matters a lot in any industry. मतलब I thought that Carspa was number one in the research point of view that we see. So I think that was one decision which clicked me, and that is how the journey started.
Research and core product knowledge जो
Core products,
आपकी
and
बहुत strong
always improvising on things. So वो सब भी मतलब कैसा it matters a lot. बाकी में तो काफी लोगों को क्या हो जाता है कि डिफरेंशिएट में उसमें एक की एक चीज रिपीट हो जाती है, but then you don't improvise and you don't innovate things. So it is very important for you to grow and also innovate with your products also to stay ahead than the competition. So with Carspa, I feel we're always one step ahead than what the market has to offer. So that is one best thing which I felt, and I'm glad that I took that decision and started Carspa franchisee in Ahmedabad.
Crazy. Out of curiosity, कौन सा ऐसा innovation आपका favorite है? Like you've been through so much 14 years
तभी तो steam machine था, तो that was something. मतलब तभी ये coatings तो थे नहीं, तभी Teflon coatings ज्यादातर चलते थे. Then we introduced sealant based coats at that time, if I remember. उसके बाद ये ceramic coatings और graphene coatings and PPFs और सब आया. But steam machine तभी we were the pioneers, and I think the first one in India to introduce such a concept wherein you used to wash car with steam and all. बाहर लोग वो नॉर्मली शैम्पू वैम्पू करके और निरमा पाउडर और क्लिनिक होते थे. That is where we innovated, and people thought that this is something new. Steam machine और वो सब किसी ने देखा ही नहीं. So I think that was one again a click point wherein innovation in the country for the first time when we introduced steam machine, that clicked a lot.
Okay, steam machine way back now I think. कब 2012 2010 ऐसा कुछ?
2007 में था, मतलब तभी तो हाँ हमारी फ्रेंचाइजी खुली थी 2009 में. तो आई थिंक वी वर द फर्स्ट इन इंडिया टू इवन यूज अ स्टीम क्लीनर.
तो अब तो इंडस्ट्री काफी चेंज हो गई है. सो क्या आपका लगता है, हाउ हैज द इंडस्ट्री इवॉल्व्ड एंड वेयर इज इट हेडिंग प्रोबेबली?
Drastically, in fact, if you पहले the issues that we were facing कि कार डिटेलिंग किसी को पहले बोलो तो पहले तो उनको पता चलता नहीं था कि क्या ये चीज है क्या. नॉर्मल गाड़ियां धोते थे, वो सब शैम्पू वैम्पू करके दे देते थे. दैट इटसेल्फ वाज डन. पीपल वर नॉट अवेयर ऑफ व्हाट इज एन इंटेंसिव इंटीरियर क्लीनिंग ट्रीटमेंट, what is a paint correction treatment. So it took us almost 2-3 years to make the people understand how and what a car detailing franchisee does. So it took time, but in 2009, if I say, it was a very nascent stage or a very very early stage in India, I feel. But now if I see the way car detailers are opening, competition is happening, awareness has come. पहले लोग क्या बोलते थे कि नई गाड़ी लो मतलब वो 2-3 लाख की एसेसरीज डाल देते. Right now, people have opted for PPF and they've started to spend 1.5 to 3 lakhs in their cars. So, the least amount of product that we had in 2009 was somewhere around a cap of 7,500, to which now it has increased and gone up till 1.52 lakhs. So I think that is a huge step in the industry, and
Eternal to 2.5 lakh se
aware. Yes, and a lot of people are aware of. Yes, and people know what ceramic coating is. अभी सीधा फोन करके बोल देते कि भाई कार डिटेलिंग तो कोई पूछता ही नहीं है, आप कौन सा सिरामिक करते हो, कौन सा पीपीएफ करते हो. तो इट मेक्स अ लॉट ऑफ डिफरेंस, एंड द कंट्री हैज आल्सो इवॉल्व्ड इन द बेस्ट वे, आई फील. एंड राइट नाउ आई थिंक अभी लोगों को पता है कार डिटेलिंग है क्या. तो आई थिंक राइट नाउ इन इंडिया इट हैज नाउ स्टार्टेड ग्रोइंग कि भाई वो एसेसरीज वाला पूरा जो ट्रेंड था वो सब निकल गया और अभी कार डिटेलिंग का ट्रेंड आना चालू हो गया. So I think it has evolved immensely.
So where do you think it is heading towards? You mentioned briefly that now is the time where it has evolved. Where do you think it is heading?
So right now, what I feel, looking at the competition, the only ones that will survive is the ones who will have the best products, the best customer base, loyalty, and how. And the most important thing is the store, right? How you represent yourself. अभी लोग जो दिखेगा वो बिकेगा. It is very simple. If you have a proper store, a proper staff, proper products, I think this industry will never ever come to an end. Because cars तो आनी है, right? तो
It'll always
ये
be in
एक
fashion.
ऐसी yes, yes, yes. So I think पहले luxury था car detailing. Now it has become a necessity, is what I feel.
Right. Even I think you are planning to expand your location to a bigger, much swankier
Yes,
place.
so
Looking at the trend.
yes, I'm already searching for a bigger place. So it's been almost 15 years from the same place. तो ये जगह तो रखेंगे, but then we are planning to expand to a bigger store, so we can cater to more clients. And it's gonna be one of the best stores that we're gonna open up in Ahmedabad. So looking forward to it. Hoping to open it soon.
Yeah, same here.
It's been a long time in the making. It's almost 15 years.
Right.
So yeah, right now is the time.
But even so, can you just mention अभी कितना square feet की आपकी जगह है?
Right now we are operating from around 1300 square feet, and we are planning to expand to around 4,500 square feet.
And within this 1300 square feet of space, what is the average number of ceramic coatings that you're doing per month?
On an average, we're crossing 50 plus as of now.
50 plus, wow.
50 plus, and around 8 to 9 or maybe 10, 15 PPFs that we've done in a month. So on an average, around 8 to 12 PPFs and around 50 plus ceramic coatings a month. So yeah.
And I think I remember एक बार आप बहुत 90-95 के पास भी पहुंच गए थे ना, 1 month, a few
80-85 touch किया था. But then our ultimate goal right now is to touch around 100. So that is our benchmark goal, which we need to shatter down, which we will soon, is what I feel. But करेंगे वो भी, हो जाएगा.
100 coatings, बाप रे. So I am sure
minimum हो जाएगा बाद में. अभी वो एक record जैसा लगता है, but once you achieve that, फिर then the next goal should be even higher. वो फिर पहले लगता है 50 पहुंचते मतलब वो 50 ceramics अभी walk in the park.
So just to inform all the viewers, Harsh Bhai has actually won the highest Crystal Shield sales awards at last 2 years के C3 conclaves. We have a Club Carspa conclave generally held in Goa where all the franchises come and we enjoy, and we also have some award ceremony. उसमें H2O Carspa has consistently ranked as the first in terms of Crystal Shield sales. And ceramic coating sales. So that is like a big applause. Big applause to you for being consistent with these numbers, not just कि एक आधा महीना करके छोड़ दिया. But I am very curious because I interact with a lot of new and old franchise partners, and I am always inspired by the drive that you have. And like you just mentioned that you keep upping the level. So what is it that keeps you going? I mean, what is it that keeps making you feel कि अब कुछ और 14 साल हो गए यार, कोई छोटी बात नहीं है.
So first and foremost thing is passion. आप जो भी चीज passionately करोगे, you will never ever get bored of what you do. Is number one. Second is I don't try to compete with everyone. I compete with myself. What I was yesterday and what I am right now. What did I achieve yesterday? What I have to achieve tomorrow is what I purely see. That keeps me driving. कि ये record तो कर दिया, अभी what next? What next? So that is one motivation and one big motivation for me, which I feel that drives me. One is the number of new cars that comes in the market. वो तो एक है ही motivating factor. So we've been, God has been kind. तो मतलब in India, whatever brand you say, we've done it. स्टोर ओपन करने के टाइम पे ऐसा सोचा था BMW ऑडी चलाएंगे, बट अभी तो you name the brand, we've done it. We've done Rolls Royces, we've done Bentleys, we've done Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Aston Martins. We even in fact did the first McLaren in the country. So that was one crazy task and achievement that we had done way back in, I think 2020-21. उससे पहले, I think pre-COVID times पे. So yeah, that is one thing. Cars are never gonna.
और cars तक limited भी नहीं रहे हो, मतलब you've gone to airplanes also. So वो भी
so that was a cherry on the cake. Wherein अभी cars का तो सोच है, who would even think that 1.3 billion people in the country have not done. I've done it. So we were, in fact, for the viewers here, we were the first in India to ceramic coat a private jet also, which was like the cherry cake on the cherry on the icing, and matlab it was the feeling itself is unmatchable. कि भाई यार 1.3 billion people in India and you become the first to achieve it. It's a crazy feeling to have. So yeah, thanks to all of you for the constant support in making us achieve that. But yeah, that is how it is, and that is what keeps me driving.
No, that is really inspiring actually to all. I think we should also create a small snippet of this very conversation
अभी
and
तो 15
share
साल ही हुए.
across. We will share this small snippet and share on the group
अभी तो
also.
15 साल ही हुए. अभी तो मेरे को लगता है मेरा बच्चा आएगा वो भी कार्सपा की फ्रेंचाइजी में होगा. ऐसा इस व्हाट
Great. So we'll do something different this time. We have also planned a rapid fire round. So I'll quickly take you through some questions and you have to answer with the first thing that comes in your mind. ज़्यादा सोचना नहीं, जो मन में आए.
Perfect, done.
Okay. Cool. So first question, your best friend in Carspa network. किससे बात करते हो? Your best friend in Carspa network. किससे सबसे ज्यादा बात होती है?
Best friend.
कोई भी हो सकता है.
I speak a lot with Jayesh in Advanced Carspa. I speak a lot with Hitesh also. मतलब all our Carspa Ahmedabad franchises are very very close. So it's again not a competition kind of a thing, but we collaborate and try to be the best of friends together.
And all 5 are doing amazingly well in one city. तो जो भी लोग घबराते हैं कि हमारे cities में बहुत सारी franchise खोल दोगे हमारा business ठप हो जाएगा. So
what I feel is right now the world is not about competing; it is all about collaboration. Is what I feel. So if you collaborate, you can always go a mile ahead. Is what I feel. So yeah, it's always a collaborative effort and a combined effort that makes us reach our milestones together. So yeah, Ahmedabad franchise is very very close.
Great. All of them doing together wonderful business. Brand को बड़ा कर रहे हैं Ahmedabad में, and that is a great contribution. Okay, I'll quickly move on to the next one. What do you prefer, Lamborghini Urus or Rolls-Royce Phantom?
Urus, any day.
Urus.
I'm not the behind of a car. Any day, Urus.
Okay, great. Third question. This is a little difficult. Let's see if you know this. Who won the CEO Special Award in last year's C3 Goa?
CEO Award. You.
No, how can I win? It has to be for the franchise,
The CEO Award.
CEO Award.
I am not aware of it.
Come on. Yuva Carspa from Bharuch.
Oh, yeah. They are done well. Yes.
उससे पहले Jayesh Advan.
Yes. Correct. My bad.
So,
sorry, Bharuch.
मुझे मालूम था कि थोड़ा difficult question है. इसलिए मैंने डाला कि चलो.
अब celebrate करने में सब पड़े थे ना ज़्यादा यार.
अपना अवार्ड तो मिल गया ना हमको. नहीं, बट अभी सबको ध्यान रहेगा कि सबका अवार्ड ध्यान देना है क्योंकि मैं
अभी ये C3 में भी ध्यान रखना पड़ेगा.
कौन क्या जीत रहा है.
दूसरी फ्रेंचाइजी ये याद रखना, ये पूछेगा बाद में.
Great. So the first car that you ceramic coated.
The first car that I ceramic coated was a Skoda.
Okay.
Was a Skoda Octavia.
Octavia. Oh.
The older version. The older version.
मेरे को बहुत पसंद है ये गाड़ी.
Yes.
Okay, so next question is your favorite road trip destination.
Goa any day.
Goa तो ऐसे भी बहुत.
Any day. I've done around 20-25 odd road trips to Goa.
Oh बाप रे. Cool.
And still counting.
Still counting.
Still counting. Yeah.
और हम तो हर साल तो एक बार मिलते हैं. वो
तो यार मतलब वो तो normal हो गया. अभी road trip is something different.
Correct. ठीक है. Another question for you is this is again मेरे लिए तो बहुत difficult होता है ये आंसर देना. If you could eat only one food item for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Only one food item. I think I would prefer eggs.
Eggs. सूरत में तो बहुत अच्छे मिलते हैं. आप आओ.
यहाँ पे भी कल रात को ही खा के आया.
सूरती eggs बहुत famous हो गए हैं.
Yeah, इधर भी in fact Ahmedabad has opened a lot of Surti eggs and it's good. Yeah, so eggs is a 365 day thing I can have.
Perfect. Cool. So next question, and this is something that can be good. Your favorite memory with Carlsbad? क्या है आपके जो दिल के बहुत पास है?
A lot of memories, in fact. I have a lot of memories. वो memories के बाद memories के बाद memories, वो एक वो records जैसा होता है ना कि भाई ये एक memory हो गई अब. So when we did our first supercar, that was one great memory. When I remember I had done a Ferrari. So that was no, I think we first did a Lamborghini Gallardo way back in 2014. In 2014, doing a Lamborghini, that itself was a huge thing. Wherein that was our first memory, which the first supercar that we did. Post that again, we did a Ferrari, so that was another memory. But if you tell me the one biggest and the craziest memory that we had is doing the private jet that we did. That was one thing which I had never ever dreamt of doing, but then it happened. So that is one thing which tops the chart.
Perfect. That private jet thing, तो even I think आपके पीछे दिख नहीं रहा होगा अभी, but there's a poster उसमें भी है, and
Yes.
we have also used that in a
Yes.
lot of our creatives.
100%. That is one amazing pitching point also. लोग आके बोले कौन सी गाड़ी की है आपने अभी तक बताओ. बोला भाई गाड़ी छोड़ो ये देखो. The only thing then they do is okay, take my keys.
Perfect. ठीक है, I just have two more questions for you. एक तो अभी just दिमाग में आया है इसलिए. What is the thing that you are looking forward to most with the brand in the next few months or something? क्या है?
So again, you guys have been extremely supportive in whatever ways you can. The best thing is you take Carspa franchisees as your family. That is not something which other brands or maybe a lot of brands do. Connection between the franchisees and the H2 is touchwood super duper. You guys actually take care of your franchisees in the best way possible in terms of research, in terms of marketing, in terms of any help is needed. You guys are always there for us, and that I feel again, makes a lot of difference. So I think looking forward to have super duper support in the future as well. Doing a lot of trips together across the world together. So yeah, that is pretty amazing, and I thank
वो तो हर साल होना
so
ही
much.
है.
हर साल. And I thank the entire Carspa HO team for these amazing 14 years that we've had, the kind of support, the kind of you guys were there at every time is what I would say. So yeah, thank you so much for that.
Yeah, thank you for these kind words. So just one last question, and I'll probably end it there. Any biggest piece of advice that you would like to give to any new prospect who is looking to enter this industry, looking at Carspa, whatever? Any
So
advice?
what I would suggest is, number one, have a passion for cars. Once you have that, आपने 60-70% जंग तो वहीं जीत ली है, right? As I said, passion drives everything, right? This is one industry which again we were the early movers in it. Right now we are at the top, I would say. So आंख बंद करके Carspa में join हो जाओ. The kind of research these guys do is the best in the country. No one can beat that.
Thank you.
And this is one business I particularly feel will never go out of business if you do things the right way. You need to do the right marketing. You need to do the right, you need to apply the right products. I think once you do these two, you're done and you're through. So I feel it's upon us also how we take it, in fact. But then again, this is one business where it will never go out of business. So I would strongly suggest to enter the car detailing industry, have passion, and you will never get bored of what you do. Is what I feel, and I always say that.
Passion into profession, like you mentioned.
Passion into profession. Exactly.
Passion है तो this becomes very easy.
14 years खत्म हो गए पता ही नहीं चला. It's not a small time. Like 14
no, not at all, of course.
A really, really big time, in fact. So it's like a walk in the park if you have passion for your business.
Great. So that ends my set of questions. I think got a great.
How did I do in the rapid fire? You giving me a hammer or no? Karan Johar पे show में करते ना.
वो तो अभी तक बनाया नहीं मैंने ऐसा कुछ concept. कल तो idea आया कि rapid fire भी कर लेते हैं. But it's good the way we are progressing with these experiences. We are also learning new things. तो मजा आ रहा है.
So along with my target of 100 ceramics, I also see that you guys are also about to touch 100 plus
100
franchises across India. So active franchises.
Active.
So yeah, so all the best for the
होली तो काफी है. I think many people say that they are above 100, but then they have just opened 100. अब
exactly
थोड़ी बंद हो गई होंगी now.
exactly.
We will be the first brand to reach active 100 stores across the
Very
country.
soon is what I feel.
Very
And
soon, I think,
best
just a few
and
months away.
kudos to the whole team for putting in the efforts and having the faith in us, and may we reach 1,000 franchises also soon.
Great. We will. I'm also
We will eventually
setting
we will, is what I feel.
benchmarks accordingly.
Yes,
बस 100
yes.
आएगा, फिर आगे का.
अभी तो इंडिया है, we have to still conquer the world.
Correct, exactly. अभी इंडिया एंड नेपाल एक हो गया है, वो अच्छा
Yes,
कर रहे हैं.
नेपाल भी है.
More countries will keep adding अभी.
Yes, yes.
शुरू हुए हैं अभी तो. मेरे तो 3 ही साल हुए हैं. मेरे में
Exactly.
तो अभी बहुत ज्यादा एनर्जी बाकी है.
Yes, 100%.
So great to have this conversation with you, Harsh bhai. Thank you so much for your time. And
Thank you so much.
great, मजा आ गया आपके साथ बात करके.
Same here. Likewise.
बहुत बढ़िया था. So that's it. So thank you guys for watching and see you in the next episode.
Thank you so much.
Bye bye.